Hey guys, you're rocking with your DJ Zoom here on the Alternation. Right now, for the band interview, we have Daniel Rylander joining us today for our little interview that we're going to do here. And we're going to do another one around 4 o'clock in the live studio with the orangutan. So, first off, thank you for joining us
Absolutely.
here today, Daniel.
Thank you for
How
having
things been
me.
going?
Things are good. Yeah.
Anything new? Anything exciting?
Well, I just put out a new song. I think it was last Friday on the 15th. Yeah. That I'm pumped about. It's called Right Now, and yeah, I'm excited about it. It's kind of a different sound for me, much like one of the songs that I put out at the beginning of the year, Understanding. So my sound has kind of been changing a bit, and yeah, I'm just really happy with how it came out.
Yeah, when you sent me the original email just talking about the new song that you wanted to drop, I was excited because when we put Understanding on the air,
Mhm.
I know personally that was one of our favorite more slow songs that we have on the station
Yeah.
to begin with, and then it just brought a new sound
Yeah.
that we really don't have
I
here
appreciate
right
that.
now.
Yeah.
So you definitely have a different take on the music that we're able to play here, and we're glad that we're able to play that kind of music.
But it was kind of I'm setting it up that I'm releasing a string of singles leading up to an EP
Okay.
that I'm hoping to put out spring of 2018.
Okay. And then before that, you were talking in the studio. You were talking about how all those, like all the singles, kind of correlated together. How
Right.
exactly?
Yeah. So the EP is called "How the Seasons Change Us," and the one of the singles that I put out last year was during the winter, and it kind of has a winter theme to it. And then "Understanding" came out, and I'm picking that to be the fall kind of theme. And Right Now just came out. That's the summer theme, and then there'll be one more song specifically released on the EP itself called "How the Seasons." I'm sorry, called oh my goodness, "Alibi of Springtime." And yeah, and the EP is called "How the Seasons Change Us." So I'm excited for it. It's kind of a concept
Okay.
record, and
Can you actually like listen to the song and say, "Oh, okay, this is like the springtime song"? Is there anything like that?
yeah, there's some lyrical play like that, and then I don't know, some of the songs maybe not so much. I just kind of like how I feel about them, I guess.
Pushes you to make the songwriting, or exactly is your songwriting process to begin with?
It's kind of changed over the course of years. I've been writing songs and playing music um, since was in like junior high. So it's been quite some time since then. But the process used to start, for me with like lyrics. Like I would, think of like lyrics and whatnot, and I'd write them down, and then eventually go back and put music to them. And now it's completely 180 degrees different. I have to come up with like a musical lick or riff or whatever happens,
Right.
musically first, and then the lyrics will kind of come after. And I don't try to force them anymore. And honestly, I can't force them, so that's why it takes me so long to finish songs now, because I'm A, super hard on myself, and B, it's just like it has to be right.
Right.
So, and it could, a song could come out in 2 days, or it could take years. So, like I said, right now it took me a couple years to finish, but White Elephant took me 2 days to finish.
Do you think your sound has changed a lot since you've last recorded like those ones that you have in the back?
I don't think it's so much. Like I think it's like, what am I feeling musically? Like I can take any song and kind of twist it musically into what what kind of drums should be on it, if
Right.
drums at all. What kind of other instrumentation should be on this, and like a lot of the stuff that I'm writing now, or songs that I'm working on, like are much more mellow. So I'm kind of messing around with the idea of like, should I just should it be really bare bones sounding? So I think it's heavily influenced by what I'm listening to at the time.
Okay.
So
Where would you say so far since you've toured, even with the band Daniel and the Best Dress, what has been like your favorite city and or state if you've traveled outside of Ohio?
We went on a tour, short little week-long tour back in 2016, and I'm sorry, yeah, I think it might have been March of 2016 or 15, I can't remember, but we started in Chicago, we went to St. Louis, Nashville, Fort Thomas, Kentucky, I think, and then in Columbus, and then I played a show back in Akron. But I think we all really liked St. Louis, and we all wished that we had we had a night off in Nashville, but I think that we would have swapped it out for a night off in St. Louis because the city's just so cool.
Yeah.
I don't know, I don't want to offend anybody. We all kind of thought it was like a much bigger Cleveland.
Yeah, fair enough.
So it had that kind of cool vibe to it, and there's just so much to see in St. Louis, and we just didn't get a chance to see all of it. So I definitely want to go back to St. Louis.
Where exactly do you see yourself in the future with music in general? and then kind of what do you plan on doing differently if there is a different way you'd like to do things?
I mean, I'm gonna keep doing it, until I can't do it anymore. I would hope that there would be, I guess, bigger opportunities that would arise as the years go by. But I've really just learned that it's about putting in the time and enjoying the process.
Right.
And I'm where I should be at this moment in time. And I guess for me, and I struggle with this sometimes, but it's just being content with like, this is where I'm at, and this is where my career is right now. Things that I would change, I would like to start playing a lot more shows. Right now, I probably average maybe like 40 to 50 a year, and I'd like to double that.
Right.
But at the same time, there's a part-time job to work, and just to make sure that the bills are met and
Right.
stuff like that. But no, I would like to. I guess I would like to grind harder a little bit, as I continue to explore myself and grow musically.
So hopefully we'll be able to get another interview in after the full EP releases. So
Yeah,
we'll
absolutely.
Look at doing that, and definitely looking forward to some shows around here that hopefully you'll be doing at venues close by
For sure.
for us to come and swing by. Thank you
Thank you so much,
swinging
man.
by. And guys, this has been the interview with Daniel Rylander. And just make sure you go ahead and check out our YouTube and Facebook, which our Facebook is going to be, I believe, is just 88.9 The Alternation, and then our Twitter is 88.9 The Alternation as well. And Daniel, do you have any social media you'd like to put out there? Real quick?
At Daniel_Rylander is my Twitter, at official_Daniel_Rylander is Instagram, and then just Daniel Rylander on Facebook. But it's all linked from my website, danielrylander.com.
And we'll try to throw it into the bio of this video just in case you guys want to make it a little easier on yourself and check that out. And then for myself on Twitter, it's going to be 88.9_ Zoom or Zoom, one of those two. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you keep those dials always locked and always rocking right here on The Nation.